Jai Shri Mataji, these rings of circle is called mandal in Hindi and Sanskrit, which is a combination of various circles. Now what happens, this mandals came from our subtle system. If we cut it in a transverse fashion, this way, we get this mandal. Now where do we get it and what is what? This is the Atman, the dark part. The entire universe, the maximum portion which is vacuum, is dark. There is not even light, and that represents Shiva, the dark, the non-white. And wherever is the light is the manifestation of Adi Shakti. So what happens? Shiva is in the form of Jyotirlinga, the 12 Jyotirlinga on the earth. Okay? So I have depicted them by red because that is the true divine love of Shiva for the human forms. Now when we pray to Shiva and his 12 forms, we get the vibrations, the silver lining. And this is called Atmaling, a complete form. Then the black and the red disappears into white. Now starts your Sahasrara. It has 7 colors and it becomes a ball. The 1000 petals are not so defined. The first letter, Kundalini, straight away passed from Sahasrara to the Vishuddhi, and the first alphabet or the akshar in Hindi is written here on Vishuddhi. A, I, E, U, Ri, Lri, A, I, O, Au, Ang, Ah. Now I have written them all in Hindi because this is the true depiction of alphabet on the petal, and the language is Sanskrit. This is the alphabet and this is how Sri Kundalini writes it on the petal. So I am not using the English alphabet. Please identify. If you have any difficulty, I'll make a separate video for it, explaining how to recite a particular mantra, Bija mantra. Now from Aha, that is on your backbone, she jumps to the Ka, on the heart. The first Vyanjan we call it, and you call it consonant Ka, Kha, Ga. Now your Ida Nadi, and she goes spirally, clockwise spiral from Vishuddhi to heart, to clockwise into the Nabhi, then clockwise into the Swadhisthana, then clockwise into the Muladhara, and from Muladhara, Sa, and she goes to Agya. This is the fashion in which the entire vocabulary or the alphabets of Hindi and Sanskrit are given. So from Muladhara, she goes to Agya. When you clear your Muladhara, your Agya gets clear. You clear your Agya, the Muladhara gets clear. Okay? Now, this is your Ida Nadi. And this is your Pingala. So you get also, while making mandala, you get all the Bija akshars on the Pingala and Ida, straightforward, aligned for you. Okay, I'll make a separate video for explaining them more. So it is a clockwise spiral downward movement, and then she goes and settles into the triangular bone, that is sacrum. Jai Shri Mataji.